good morning, YouTube friends and family, and welcome to today's shopping haul edition of the Wellness Homesteader. So I'm wearing my lovely shacket. So for those of you who missed the video where I shared about this, this is actually a shirt jacket, and it tickled me to death that when I rang it up at Walmart, it was called a shacket. I thought it was a typo, but it turns out shackets are real things. Guys, this is amazing. I have worn it way more than I thought. So with the rising cost of heating and electric, I have not yet turned on my heat. It is 33 degrees here this morning. We have had our first frost. It's not super heavy, but I had left one jalapeno and one tomato plant because I was still hoping to get like one more thing off of it, and they're laying over like this. So I just want to give you a couple ideas of what you might do before you head out if you have a long day of shopping. So first, I have a piece of my whole grain homemade bread. I put a little butter, a little bit of honey, raw honey on it, because I don't want to leave here hungry, because if I go to the grocery hungry, I buy everything. And I do also highly recommend that you make a list. I keep a magnetic pad on my refrigerator so I can write things down. But I want to share a piece of information with you as well. Last evening, one of my friends who happens to live in Texas shared with me, and I won't share all the details because I didn't ask her if I could share this, but I don't think she'll care about the message, just not how she got the message. According to a high up in HEB, which is a Texas grocery store chain that's kind of like, I've never been to HEB, but I think it's kind of between an Aldi, maybe and a Walmart, but not as many home goods anyway, a discount grocery store. They are saying that within the next week, prices are going to skyrocket. So although I'm very well stocked, there are a few odds and ends that I was not able to buy in the quantity that I wanted to buy. And I am truly hoping, this is October, is it the 27th? Yes, October 27th. I'm really hoping that I will not have to shop at all November, December, and of course for no spend January. So I am going to be buying some dairy to freeze, just a few odds and ends, like I need some more lemon juice for canning. I just want to make sure I'm well stocked on everything, some bleach as well. So I'm going to be doing a grocery haul, but I also need to go to Hobby Lobby and perhaps the fabric store, because I am hard at work on creating all of the content for our upcoming old-fashioned Christmas series. So there were a few things, believe it or not, that I don't have in my hefty craft room supplies. So I will be popping in there. Hobby Lobby actually has some of the things I need on half price sale today, so I'll be doing that. So before I leave, in addition to eating, making sure I have my list, I'll have on comfortable shoes, I will be layered. I never leave home without, and you probably never see me do a video without my sippy cup. So this is just ice water with some flavoring drops in it. And then even though I'm eating right before I leave, in case I get hung up or start to get hungry, I always take a snack. These are Nature's Bakery fig bars in blueberry flavor. They're plant-based, fruit and whole grains, no high fructose corn syrup. I got these from Walmart. So I always try to have a little snack in my purse just in case, because you never know what the day is going to bring. So I thought I would give you just a real quick sneak peek, guys. I have long collected vintage Christmas decorations, so it makes it very easy for me to do an old-fashioned Christmas theme. But I also like collecting old sewing patterns. So this is a McCall's, and most of these do not have copyright dates on them. Yeah. Well, this one's actually 1959. It has a super cute table runner, tree skirt, tablecloth, etc. And this one, let's see if I can find the date on this. 1955. So this has an apron, ornaments, again, tablecloth, a couple tablecloths. So lots of cute things. So stay tuned, because I am loving doing all this research. I also had forgotten I had this. One of my friend's mothers passed away, and she was a big crafter. So I purchased a whole slew of this magazine, which I had never heard of, called, well, let me show it to you this way, The Work Basket. She has issues from the 50s to the 80s. So not all the issues, but I have quite a few of them. So I pulled out a whole bunch of the special holiday issues. I mean, does that hair scream 80s? But there's a lot of really good recipes and things, so I'll be able to do some research later on this afternoon. So come along with me, finish up your breakfast, let's go shopping and see what kind of bargains we can find. And I'm also going to insert here, if I can figure out how to do it, a photograph and all of the red dots representing ships that are waiting to unload their cargo off of the U.S. coast. And I am trusting that this is a true representation, but it is just amazing. So we may really start to have some difficulty obtaining certain things. So let me show you what I'm going to do in an effort to be prepared. So come on along with me. So yes, I am driving, but I have my eyes on the road, and I'm actually in the little town that I live in, and got caught by the traffic light, which is a good thing, so I can chitty chat with you for a minute. So I think I left people with sort of a misconception about the wreaths, that I could not ship them. And it's not that I can't ship them. I was reluctant to say any type of pricing because I'm unsure about shipping. So I'm on my way first to my local post office to talk to them about box sizes, priority shipping. And the reason, guys, I like to do priority, not only does it get to you faster, and in this day and age, fast isn't fast anymore, it gives $50 of insurance free, and it provides tracking. So it's important for you as well, because I have had priority items get delivered to the wrong address when we've had a substitute mail person, and they've been able to track it down because they actually GPS when they're delivering things like that. So let me run in, see what I can find out, and then we'll get down the road. I want to share with you kind of some of the scenery in my area, just to give you an idea if you're not used to wintry Ohio or pre-winter Ohio, just to show you what it looks like. So hang tight. Well, guys, I was editing the video and I realized I never followed up with you about the shipping on the wreaths. So here's what I found out at the post office. There is no priority mail box that will fit the wreath. The wreath needs to be in a... Yes, you want to say hello to the people? Can you say hello? Yeah. He's like, I'm going to be on that video, Mom. There is no 20 by 20 by 7 inches deep box for priority mail. So that isn't an option for a any weight box. So I had quite a meeting with the folks at the post office. So what it will be dependent on is the weight of the box. And we just put in, like, I'm in Ohio, and we put in a Tennessee zip code, and I will tell you, non-priority was $35 and some odd cents. Priority was, like, if you add it to be priority, was $108. So guys, it's just not going to be an option to ship things priority. Doesn't mean we can't ship things. It just means I will have to, depending on where you live and which wreath you choose, how much it weighs, I will have to then quote you a shipping price. And we can go from there as far as whether that's affordable for you or not. So I just wanted to add that in. So I'm really sorry I didn't think about, when I was making the wreaths, about shipping difficulties. So back to the video. Looks like everyone got the memo. This is pretty crowded. for Aldi at 9 o'clock in the morning, which is when they open. Hi, puppies. So, hello, boy, girl. Hi, sweet babies. Hello. Well, let's get to shopping. So this is the first thing you see when you come into the store. But they look pretty well stocked. So I'm still seeing some strange pricing of things right next to each other. These crackers, $1.45 or $2.19. I'll just have to watch when they ring up. I'm not seeing as much of a price increase this time as I did the last time I shopped. But again, you know, little things like the convenience things. This is 2 ounces of cheese crisps for $2.89. There's a lot of really expensive convenience foods, so I avoid those at all costs. So here's something that's gone up quite a bit. The 100% apple juice, $2.09. And I did buy some black grapes to juice, and it also says $2.09. So these are non-juices, the juice cocktails, but even the Simple Nature is really gone up in price for sure. So one of the things I did purchase is about 5 pounds of these black grapes, the long black grapes to juice, and maybe to make some jelly out of. These really look delicious. I haven't seen these before, and they just look extra good, so we're going to try to juice them. One of the things they do have that I did pick up, one package of the 3, are the gifting containers. These are really nice for Thanksgiving and for Christmas. Not to cook in, but to be able to send food home with people. They are $2.99 for 2 of the larger, $2.99 for 3 of the larger, and they're cute. So that will be a good thing to have on hand. I would also recommend, guys, check your aluminum foil, your parchment paper, things you need for baking as well. Looks like they're turkey roasting pans if you need one, $1.95. Not too bad. I like to have a variety of dehydrated, frozen, home canned, as well as store purchased, and I do like their whole potatoes, their great for potato soup. Price hasn't gone up, but yeah, not a single can. And I'm just seeing more holes than I normally see in their vegetables. Well, I've finished my Aldi shopping, and I am going to pop over at Walmart to pick up a couple things because, as you know, Aldi doesn't really have like a lot of household goods. So there's a couple things I need there. I spent $104, which is the most I've ever spent. I spent $102 2 weeks ago. What I can say is I did not see the dramatic price increase that I saw 2 weeks ago, but slight increases. They did not have any, and this is the 3rd shopping trip in a row where they haven't had any half price meat. They will do that when it nears the sell-by date. They had none. They still were very low on their dairy, and I showed you some shelving that there was just nothing. Lots of people in here today shopping, looking for bargains, I'm sure. So I'm gonna head over to Walmart, see what I can find there. I want to tell you all, don't give up on regular mouth lids. Now, I left plenty for others. They're out of wide mouths, and their jars selection has gone way down, but I just had a lovely conversation with the man well into his 80s, and oh gosh, there's more regular mouth lids up there. There's 2 more cases, so let's get some more of those. And he's trying to can Pears, so we had a lovely little conversation, but not a whole lot. They have a few pints, a few quarts, a few jellies, but I'm super tickled to see all the lids. So just to share, their regular distilled white vinegar at Walmart is $2.67. The Heinz version is $3.56 or $3.60 for the distilled. This is an all-purpose, a little bit cheaper, $2.46 at Aldi. I'm very thankful that I planned for this to be my last shopping trip, with the exception of Christmas dinner, until hopefully February. But it's really discouraging, you know, to see the big empty spaces in the stores and just the giant increase in prices. So toilet paper's gotten super expensive. The other thing, I wanted some lemon juice for canning, and I have some, but I wanted an extra bottle. I got the last bottle that they had in the store, so it looks like people may be doing some canning and stocking up, but at least thankfully I got some jar lids, so that was pretty exciting. They were $2.68 for 12, so a little higher than the normal, but I got 8 packs because they had 3 big boxes of them. So I'm gonna head on to the next store so I can finish up my craft store shopping, and then I will be going home, unloading, and sharing some prices and items that I did find at a good buy with you. So stay tuned. So Hobby Lobby certainly has all the Christmas things. I am amazed at how well stocked they are, and everything is 50% off. So if you have some shopping you need to do, you might want to consider stopping at Hobby Lobby. Well, I just remembered that I promised you all I would give you a little glimpse into Ohio. Today is very, very overcast. It is 49 degrees. You can see the camera doesn't pick it up real well. We do have some leaves changing. Yes, I'm being very careful. But our color isn't real dynamic this year. We had instead of the sunny days and cool nights, we had hot days and warm nights, so we probably will not have the brilliance of color, but this is a route I travel a lot, so this is kind of what I'm used to. 2-lane country road, so a little glimpse into my life, and there is all the sheeps. All right, I will get back with you when I'm home. Okay guys, I want to share some prices with you and just share my haul in general. So first we have our half and half, which was $1.55. The butter quarters, I got 1 pound of salted, 1 of unsalted, $2.89. The heavy whipping cream, same price, $1.55. Bacon, actually a pretty good price for 1 pound of bacon, and this is the Appleton Farms version, and it was, wait for it, $4.09. Half gallon of 2% milk, $1.47 over here. I did get 2 whole chickens. Sorry, I have them in the sink here, and let's see, that was $10.34. I did buy some bologna just for a quick snack for $1.29. I will have to do a video. If you all have never used canned salmon to make salmon patties, this can be a really delicious meal, and this was a good price, $2.89. Their Sirloin Tip Roast was on sale, as it's still expensive, $10.43. One of the things that has really gone up, guys, white vinegar, the 5% acidity that you use for canning. I have always been able to purchase this at Walmart for well under $2. It's $2.65, and it was even more at Walmart. Next, I have some artichokes, and these are for a Christmas meal that we'll be making, so I needed 2 jars of those, $2.45. Tomato paste, always good to have on hand. This is the Happy Harvest brand, 45 cents each. Powdered sugar, because I'm still uncertain about my Azure order, $1.49. One of my favorite snacks, just simple cinnamon graham crackers, still at $1.29. The cashews, which I am going to be making some cashew brittle for Christmas, so I'm trying to stock up. These have now gone up to $11.99. They started at $10.49, so definite increase there. Baking soda I use for cleaning and a variety of things. Those were 45 cents. Sorry, lost my place here. Mayonnaise, and this is the Berman's brand mayonnaise, and this was $2.29. The gifting containers, and I'm not sure, guys, what you can hear from what I recorded in the store, so I may have to delete some of it. This is a 3-pack of the little sort of sharing containers you use a lot of at the holidays. So I did get a 3-pack of those. Those were $2.99. Parchment paper I use both for baking and for my soap making. That was $2.39. I was still able to get my woven wheat crackers for $1.45, even though both prices are still on the shelf. I did buy one more package of the slow cooker liners because I use my slow cooker a lot in the winter. Again, it's only 4, but I really like those. They were $1.59. A package of paper plates, 50 of the Everyday Boulder, and those were $2.59. One good price, 10 pounds of russet potatoes for $3.39. I thought that was a pretty decent price, so I may be doing some canning. The black grapes that I'm going to juice and make jelly out of. These are really unique looking grapes, so I'm hoping they're as tasty as they look. And I forget, I think I showed you in the video how much they were per pound, but I got about 5 pounds of those. And then this week they did have the 2 pounds of Vidalia onions that were $1.39, so a little less than they were last week. So the other thing, I did not purchase this cat. He likes to help with, you like to help with the groceries? I almost always buy myself half a dozen roses, and they're $3 and change. Well, guess what, guys? I didn't look at the price. They are now up to $4.29. So my total was $104.14 for Aldi. Now let's move on to Walmart, and I hope I have these in order. One problem that I'm having is Walmart's abbreviations are a little more difficult to read. So I did get 12 mega rolls of toilet paper, which was $12.33. I got the one and only Great Value lemon juice that was left. So people are buying that up. It was $2.48. I'm going to freeze this Tillamook cheese. This is a 32-ounce container. It is a little bit pricey. It's $10, but I can shred this. This will last me a very long time. I still have most of what I bought 2 weeks ago, so this is going to go in the freezer. I like to put the Great Value flavor drops in my tea. This is getting harder and harder to find, and the price continues to go up. So those were $1.98. I used this in my bread making, the cultured buttermilk powder. Again, this has also gone up. This was $4.48. So this is probably the last time I'm going to buy it, and I'm just going to go to milk powder. I did get some maple extract for a dessert that I want to make. $3.58, guys, for 2 ounces. But I don't know how else to get that flavor. All right. My score was 8 packages of regular mouth jar lids. No, I did not take them all, but they've gone up to $2.28 per package. I did purchase, let's see, eggs were for $18.61. You'll see back here, I have some wine that's for cooking for the holidays, not for drinking. I did find the freezer guard double zipper bags, and this was 60 And guys, I'm probably not going to be able to tell you how much those are. I apologize. Do not know. I'm not going to go through all the prices of this. I did get some crafting supplies, and of course, I got the red and black shacket because I'm finding that super helpful. The organic coconut oil, I know that's a huge container. It is 56 ounces, but I use it for my soap making as well as cooking and other things. And that was $10, I think, and 98 cents. Yes, $10.98. One other thing that went up a lot, and I could not find anything that wasn't either more concentrated or had some type of scent in it, is bleach. And that was $3.60 for a little thing of bleach. So I probably should have gone to the Dollar Tree for that. So it's time for me to get busy and put away all the things, and Frankie's still there waiting to help me. I hope that you've enjoyed today's video, seeing kind of what prices are like. And as you see, I don't buy a lot of like convenience foods. I buy a lot of basic ingredients to make other things from. But guys, remember, winter is here. Please stock up. Don't buy one, buy two as you can. And drop me a comment below. Have you seen any change in your prices over the last couple of weeks in your shopping trips? As I said, this increase was not as bad as what it was 2 weeks ago, but the fact of the matter is prices are still going up. So as always, be well, be healthy, be blessed, and I will see you all later this week. Take care.